Hi, people. I'm back. Uh, Ain't been too awful long, but a week or so. Hasn't much happened, but we had a little family thing, got together, and Mike and his wife and me and Sharon, Josh went to a campsite. Went out in this camper where I'm in right now, and spent a little like a Thanksgiving weekend together after Thanksgiving, and camped out and built a little. Had one of them carport things, and we took and built covered it in with canvas and built a little chow hall in it. Had had tables and it all worked out real good. We had a pretty good time. It stayed warm. We had a heater in there and it really kept it pretty warm. So that went over real good. Now the night before, when we got there, it was dark. We didn't get there till late. Had to set up camp in the dark. Had to set the camper up and all the stuff in the dark. Not a lot of fun, but we got through it. Mike's got a big drivable mobile home camper type thing. All he has to do is push buttons and it's all set up. But anyway, the thing was, when we first got there, Sharon didn't tell me right away, but it was probably around 10 o'clock or something like that. She heard a few tree knocks down there. So I wasn't expecting it. It's about 40 miles from here. I really wasn't expecting anything, and I didn't really hear anything. When the foots are around close by and there's anything going on, I usually, I hear it in my head like I tell you all the time. I wasn't really hearing anything. And she didn't say nothing until the next day, telling me about the tree knocks. And that night of the next day, that night, no, it was the first night. Let me get this straight now. The first night we was there, the carbon monoxide thing kept coming on in the camper, so she kept waking up and opening the door. We could find out what was wrong. I'd put a screen to keep the bugs out of the furnace, and it caused the thing to put fumes in here. I corrected that. I cut it all off, and it opened up. It worked fine. But that night she was practically awake most of the night, and I wasn't. I passed out, went to sleep. But anyway, after hearing the tree knocks earlier, she said I think it was around 4 o'clock in the morning. She felt somebody on our ramp. What I have in this camper is I have this is a slide into my pickup truck, and on the back we have one of them racks that you can lay down or stand up, but you put things on. It carries about 500 pounds. You want to haul stuff. Well, I use that to my back door as a little porch to step off on, go down the ramp. Easy for sharing, and it's convenient if you got to haul anything. Anyway, around 4 in the morning, she felt something on that. Well, to feel something on that, it's got to be pretty heavy, or at least letting the impression it's pretty heavy. So I didn't think a whole lot about it. And I'm not sure what it was. Something that big, it had to be at least 50, 60 pounds, at least to even making a dent on what the effect of the camper is. So you could feel something out there. So anyway, after I got back home, I talked to Jack Quinn. I talked to Jack Quinn. Well, I told Mike about it too, but he didn't think nothing about it. But I talked to Jack Quinn when we got home, and Jack seemed to think that might have been the dog man out there. He said the dog man, they're around a lot of campgrounds. I don't know why, but I'm just telling you this is what he told me. They're around campgrounds. And they don't bother nobody. They don't do nothing, but they're there. But he thinks they were just being there, letting me know they were there. It explains why I didn't get no buzz in my head, because I haven't got no buzz in my head from the dog man. Not like I do with the Bigfoots, my critters, my friends. But as far as my canine friends, which are now my canine friends, Jack seems to think he was there just checking on me, seeing what's up. Jack stated before he thinks that they've been put on my property to protect me from whatever bad's out there. So anyway, watching Steve, kind of verify some things I've been saying. It was a one of the people that write in How to Hunt. He was reading the story of an older Indian man from a tribe. If I got the story straight, you have to check it out on Steve's videos. But I got the story straight. He talks about how the Bigfoots are they were warring with the bear people. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. I haven't got much out of that, but they're kind of, I guess they're like Bigfoots that don't get along or something, and they're evil. And according to what this Indian had to say, that Bigfoot's run them out of the area. They run them off, which is good. And you have to catch this edition on Steve's and see what it is. I can't remember what one it was. I had to walk out of the room, and in the middle of it, it was just going off, and it went off. I didn't get to get back to see what video it was of his. But anyway, they talk about the girl talked about her grandfather or somebody telling her about how the Bigfoots ran off the evil ones, and he also said that the aliens would come and collect male Bigfoots. Sometimes they would come back, sometimes they wouldn't. Well, this helped me verify the fact of what I've been saying, that there's Bigfoots out there alien oriented. I also, one of his videos, they talked about the men in black checking things out. I swear this was a video, and I can't find it. I swear it was in one of Steve's videos, but I can't locate it on there. I went back through them and I could not locate it. Where somebody said they actually seen the men in black dealing with the Bigfoots, or something to that effect. Well, if you've got men in black, which are real, they deal with the aliens. They maybe are aliens, I don't know, but they deal with the aliens. And if they're dealing with the Bigfoot, it ties right back to exactly what I've been told, or what I understand to be, that there's good ones and bad ones, and the bad ones are orientated with the aliens, which there's good and bad aliens, I'm gathering. If you look up the news on the Citizen journalist there on YouTube, listen to a lot of them, dig a lot of them back in the back, dig up on them, and they talk about the dumbs, where the military is blowing up all the dumbs and doing all that stuff. They have stated that they have found aliens in these dumbs with these military installations, and they found aliens in them. I guess they've been destroyed, and I guess they were the bad ones. But you have to look that up. That's on somewhere on YouTube. So I'm trying to word things so I don't get kicked off here. So that's why I got the other channel. But anyway, this is what went on with me this last weekend, and it's like I say, I don't know if it wasn't the Foots, it might have had to have been the Dog Man. So I got him around me, and me and Jack have still got to get out there. He said around the first of the year maybe we would try to go out there and see if we can see what kind of reactions we get out of him if I show up around where the Dog Man's at. And that's what we're going to try to do. See what happens. Jack was supposed to see how his standings was with him, and I haven't heard back from him on that yet. I'll have to make a phone call and find out. But I really want to know what my standing is with him. If that's what it is, maybe they're on the side of the good Foots, because I think it was a bad one. It was there coming to see me that night, share scene, and I thought it was a Dog Man because of the size of it, and Apparently, it could have been one of the ones from that lady talked about on the video where these bad ones don't like people like me that associate with the good ones. So let me explain what I feel is the good and bad. The Goodfoots have broken away from the aliens. They're alien controlled. They still have a lot of powers to do whatever they got to do. But these alien-oriented ones don't like people like me because I find out things. They tell me things. They just don't come out and tell me everything. I'm not privileged to that, but they have told me about the dinosaur bones. That was directly coming in my head. And I'm pretty sure, with all that's going on in this country, the Foots know everything. They know everything. With what's going on in this country with our government and stuff going on, I think they gave me that. Because I don't know how to explain how this happens. The time that all come out of my head, it wasn't in my head. As I was talking, these things just come out of my mouth. I say things like, and there's not a thought in my head about it. They just come out of my mouth. It's like something making these things come out of my mouth. Then I got to keep it in mind. I remember all of it, but wow, what did I say that for? So when I tell you I have this gift for this type thing, I don't know. It's nothing I think about. Things just come out of my mouth. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody out there, anybody that has any kind of a gift like this or anything. I don't know. I know there's people with gifts that don't have this type thing. I didn't know I was one of them until 69 years old. But anyway, I'm trying to be honest with you about everything I know, and I'll let you know as much as I can, at least on YouTube. So that's pretty much it for now. Might do another little campsite thing before winter's up. I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen with that. I want to go to Salt Fort and spend some time there, but I haven't got a chance to do that. The COVID thing has really killed me for my time because Sharon won't drive nowhere. These idiots out here are just out here shooting everybody, robbing each other. We live in the worst zip code in Ohio. 43211 is the most horrid zip code to live at. Shootings all the time. If you look at the news on northeast end of Columbus, every day shootings. Most of them for nothing. I don't know. But we're kind of stuck here because of her daughter. We can't leave town. She has to have a nurse and she has to be here. And out to my house, we don't have them facilities to take care of her. So we just stay here and put up with it. But that puts me out doing all the driving. Sharon has to go anywhere. I have to drive. Appointments, grocery store, pharmacy, anywhere she has to go, I have to take her because she will not drive alone. And I don't want her to. They're doing crazy things in this neighborhood. They don't bother this house. They don't bother my shop. It's like something they know better not to do. If I'm out in the street, people don't know who I am, don't know who Sharon is or nothing else. Yeah, I don't know what could happen to her. I don't want nothing to happen to her. That's the way that is. So that's where I'm at with that. But I'm going to send you this video, and I hope it turns out good, because last time the lights in this camper didn't do me a lot of good on this video. But this is all I got. It's the only place I can do one right now. So this is what I'm stuck with. But I'll get back with you. Send comments. I like all your comments. I miss not hearing from you when I don't hear from you. And we'll see how things go. I got to go do another video right now. I'm going to try to send one off for YouTube. My last one I sent off for YouTube, I had to take it off because it was screwed up. They said it was ready to send out, but it wasn't being monetized. Well, that held it up. Well, I understand why, because after I really looked at it, it was junk. So I cut it off. I won't put another one on there concerning the same issues. But anyway, I'm off here. I'll get back with you as soon as something else comes up. I love all you people being here. It really helps me out. Anything, this is not the time of year for them. They're slack at this time of year being around. But I'll let you know if anything comes up. So, see you later. Bye, y'all. Hang in there. We'll all come up with an answer for long. See you later. Bye.